greyBTC guys, Rwanda vlog, and just want to give you guys an overview what Rwanda is like. At least in my experience, this is my 4th day over here. I'm sitting right now at I'm staying at the Radisson Blu, one of the best hotels in Rwanda, actually one of the best hotels in Africa. This place is special. It's a convention center. You can see it behind me. It's the popular dome that you see it in a lot of video clips in Rwanda. So I got here 4 days ago at night. I flew from Lusaka into Rwanda. It takes about an hour and a half or so, and even from the moment you arrive at the airport, you feel the difference, man. It's clean, the people are much friendly, and the workforce is very professional. Even the government employees, like, they know what they're doing.
My name is greyBTC and you're watching my YouTube channel. Definitely subscribe to this channel. For every single subscriber I get, I do a single push-up. For every like that I get, I do a pull-up. So each one of you can get me healthier by simply subscribing and liking this video. Let's get into it. There are so many direct flights between Rwanda and Zambia, so it was pretty easy, and it was about 1 hour and a half getting into Rwanda. And I took RwandaAir, which is a national airline for the country of Rwanda. Immediately I left Lusaka, and in no time I was on the land of Kigali, Rwanda. Got off the plane, had to go through immigration and all that. The immigration in Rwanda, they gave me a difficult time. So I have to say that the initial arrival wasn't really necessarily the politest. I mean, they scrutinized me too much. I mean, I don't need a visa to get into Rwanda based on my passport. Most African passports do not need a visa in Rwanda. You get visa on arrival. But they over-scrutinized me, asking what I'm doing, when am I gonna leave, and all these other stupid questions. But this happens to me as an African traveling pretty much everywhere, even worse in Africa of all places. So I'm kinda used to it. So they invited the gentleman to scrutinize me, and once they figured out that I have a visa in Dubai, a resident, and I'm a resident in Dubai, that's when they just left me. They're like, oh, you're a Dubai resident? I'm like, yeah, I'm a Dubai resident. They're like, okay, go. So I'm like, look, I came here to enjoy, but then you're giving me a difficult time because of an African passport. I didn't like that part, but again, like I said, this is typical for African immigration officers. They don't travel themselves, so they don't understand it with another African person is traveling just for leisure. They don't get it. Anyway, after I went through the immigration, the next stage was to take a COVID test. Yes, when you arrive in Rwanda at the moment, they actually have laboratories set up to get you to test for COVID. So they do the whole throat and nose swab to test you for COVID. Rwanda is that if you arrive to so many African airports, there are always all these taxi drivers walking close to you, telling you, oh, you want a taxi, trying to get business from you. In Rwanda, it's very organized. They have a queue, and you just go to wherever the first car is supposed to go. So, you know, it just makes the entire process a little bit more pleasing. So I got a driver, drove me into Kigali. I stayed at a hotel called 4 Points in the middle of Kigali, pretty close to the downtown a little bit, but also close to so many other nice places. Very quiet, very clean. The roads are nice. I had myself some dinner because I arrived there in the middle of the night, and then that was my first night. Now let's talk about accommodation in Rwanda. So when I was doing my research before I go there, I saw that the accommodation varies from, you can find a place to stay from as little as $20 on Airbnb, or some lodges in between $20 to $50, the small places. But you can also find hotels, 3 to 5 star hotels. You're looking at a minimum of $100 all the way to the higher hundreds of dollars per day. It just depends what your budget is. The hotel that I stayed in for the first night, it's called 4 Points. It's one of the nice hotels. There I paid maybe roughly about $180.
Hey, what's up guys? Still in Kigali at the Radisson Blu Business Lounge, and it's amazing. Just check out the background here. You can see the hills. Ooh, so beautiful.